Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Wednesday, July 13th, 2011. Let's get right into the charts here. We do have the futures trading higher by $5.50, so 5.5 points higher at the moment, but they have started to come down a little bit. We'll take a look at the U.S. dollar index, which is very, very important. If the futures are up, that must mean that the dollar is lower, and that is certainly the case this morning. However, the dollar has started to rally off the highs right around this 5 a.m. When it put a 5 a.m. low in, dollar has started to rally up a little bit, although it is trading lower on the session. The dollar is creeping up, and you see the futures are starting to come down a little bit, trading trading higher by just about 4.5 points. But you see how they start to decline, and notice the same time here that where the dollar, where the futures topped out right around 5:30 in the morning. So again, that inverse relationship is still intact. The market goes up when the dollar goes down and vice versa. Now, yesterday was a pretty ugly close for the market. I'm just going to go to an ES futures chart. Let me just get rid of these lines here for a moment. And you'll see we did have a pretty ugly sell-off into the close of yesterday. Market did rebound off of the early morning lows, but nonetheless, it was still an ugly close for the market. We'll see what today brings us. It's going to be a wild day. Today is what we call Whipsaw Wednesday. Whipsaw Wednesday is the Wednesday before options expiration, which is usually the most volatile of the volatile trading day of the week, going right before options expiration. So expiration will be on Friday. Today is going to be where the institutional money tries to shake out the small retail options trader. And we see this going on each and every month, and today should be no different. So again, futures are starting to drop a little bit more here, only up 4 points now. So we'll see how this all shakes out by the end of the day. Now, we have a lot going on today. First on the docket is the European news. Okay, a lot of people are coming out today defending Italy, saying they're not as bad as Greece. I don't buy it. But in any case, it is being said. You have PIMCO coming out and saying the same thing. This morning, Wilbur Ross was on the television on CNBC saying that Italy is not as bad as Greece, and Ireland is not all that bad, even though they were downgraded yesterday to junk status. There's a lot going on in Europe. Don't buy into any of it. There's major problems there. That's all we really need to focus on. All we need to know, one country after another, who's going to be next? Will it be Italy? Will it be Belgium? Will it be Spain? It doesn't matter. After one, there'll be another. So again, realize that. Second off, do you want to watch the Asian markets last night? They had a big move, and this could help things like the FXI, at least initially early. I don't know if we're going to get a sustained move, but all of the Asian markets were up big last night. The Shanghai was the large winner, up about 1.5%, recovering what happened the prior day, where the market was down about 1.5%. So really just very choppy action. And again, I attribute a lot of this action in the U.S. will be because of the options expiration. But nonetheless, Asia did have a big night last night. Now, one more other thing that you need to know is Ben Bernanke will be testifying today on Capitol Hill. It's the annual Humphrey Hawkins testimony. Okay, so he's going to be getting questioned. We'll see. A lot of times those Humphrey Hawkins testimonies, Bernanke kind of knows what questions are going to be asked. He's really prepared for them. We'll see if anybody asks him a question of importance, and if he really gets stumped or he has to come up with a creative answer. Usually this is just a layup, but sometimes it can cause a little bit of a stir, and we'll see how how the questioning goes and how the market reacts. But right now the market probably is going to be really waiting to hear what Bernanke has to say. Now, I don't know if it really makes a difference. A lot of people believe yesterday the market got a big rally intraday, and that was based off of let me just scroll back. You'll see you got a big pop. It was based off of some rumors that QE3 may be in the works after the Fed minutes were released. So we'll see what today brings. Again, I'm not so sure that they could do QE3 right away. I think they will do it, but it's going to be down the road. But in any case, that's what we're looking at so far. Futures are up, but the more the dollar creeps higher, the more the futures will decline and deflate. That's just how it goes. Now, let's take a look at a couple stocks that look like they were doing pretty well. One is this CLNE, which is Clean Energy Fuels. I believe this is T. Boone Pickens Company. This stock was trading higher. Now it is starting to pull back a little bit intraday. Another stock that was really jumping out at me this morning was this Monster Worldwide. Looks like it caught a pretty big bid. I'm not sure if this is going to hold here, but nonetheless, it is upticking a little bit. Nothing tremendous, but nonetheless, that's a good little pop for a $13 stock. Another one I was watching earlier was this HRBN. Okay, and this is Harbin Electric. This one is having a nice pop today. Very, very good move. I guess it could go a little bit higher, maybe to 20 bucks ultimately. But even here, it's already looking extended. You can look at the daily chart. It's had a huge move. So again, does it go any higher than this? Maybe 20, maybe 21. I suppose it's possible, but I couldn't jump in here. This thing has had too much of a move already. Okay, that's really all I'm seeing as far as major market movers. I'm not really seeing anything else that's standing out at us. I guess Electronic Arts might be in the news, but that's because of they took over a company, so Electronic Arts is trading lower. But that's typical after somebody buys another company. Electronic Arts did purchase another business, so again, that usually the stock will usually take a hit on that kind of news. But that's really all we're looking at. Again, watch the Ben Bernanke testimony. Follow the U.S. dollar index. You'll cut out a lot of reasoning not to look at the noise. And those of you in my chat room, I will see you on the charts at 9:30 in the morning. Have a great day now.